His name is Kenneth Green, Joshua Green's father. Well, we met in 1973 at a dance in Brownsville. It was a little, back in them days, they had parties every Fridays and Saturdays. I knew her brother, and this is how I met your mother. A lot of dancing, a little bit of drinking, the music, nice summer day. I was a pursuer, it was me. Took me a while to catch it, but after a while, I met the mother, I met the father, and we finally went out. My brother Donnie, but her mother and father wasn't too keen on me at the time. They said I had a look they didn't like. I have 9 kids, 9 grown kids. My son Joshua is the youngest, and I got 33 grandkids. It got rough. It got rough. You think about it, but the way I was raised, once you got a family, you stick it out between thick and thin, no matter what. In them days, you don't leave your family. My man, if it was rough, you had to deal with it. Good times, and it was bad times, you know? But it all evens out. And by that time, I think I had maybe 3 kids after a while, so I was working, I was doing what I had to do, so. Back in them days, like the 70s, you didn't leave your family, that was a no-no. Yeah, rough times came with the good times, so I stuck it out. We was together, but before I lost my wife, 38 years. It was that you was a deadbeat. If a man left his wife, he was no good, you know. But the ones that stayed, mostly they called them keepers. You know, you got more respect, you know, even the ups and downs, you know. I couldn't see myself leaving her with kids, and no, I wasn't raised like that. Once they get that paper, they change it. Once you say I do, it's a whole different ballgame. It's more responsibilities, is you know, well, the party, no, it really wasn't too much party, and we got out every now and then, but basically, after you got married, it's mostly working, taking care of your family, you know, paying the bills, and so it's a little rough sometimes, but we seem to get through it. The kids, you know, sometimes the kids was, you know, could be fun sometimes, but they made you laugh with stuff they did, and you know, little crazy stuff. Like you sometimes, like you. One time you put dishes on top of your head, and you fell off chairs, and we couldn't even turn, you know, when you're kids. You look one way, you done did something else. But yeah, we had good times. Yeah, we had a lot of good times, a lot of funny times with a lot of little kids, and they all had their personalities, so we laughed a lot. Working, taking care of the responsibilities, try to raise the kid the best way you can. Not a perfect, I wasn't a perfect father, but I made it work. Some jobs I didn't like, but before I got a better job, I would never quit the job I had. You know, so it just, doing what you got to do. And some days it was rough. We sit down, some days we cried or we laughed, but it was so rough, we didn't know what we was gonna do, but we got through it. Number 1, stay in school, take care of your family, and if one job don't work out, another one will come along. Because I had some crappy jobs until I got the one I wanted. And the last job I had, I was there I said, 30 years. So the job will come along, but don't get discouraged. You just got to put your foot down and go forward. Stay focused. If you see a crowd going that way, you go the other way. Or if you see something about to happen, like I tell y'all, if you see a crowd and something going on, you don't have to be a punk or nothing to cross the street and walk on the other side. You know, stay focused, because trouble is easy to get in and hard to get out. Well, right now for me, I don't think couples talk anymore. All they do is text. Back then, we wasn't no text. We had a Walkman, maybe that was about no text. You might got a phone call. You can call them, but we did everything face to face. We went out, we walked, we went to parties. You know, everything was one-on-one. Now, it's the new technology. I think it is. You know, and couples are just getting married just to say they married, but they're not focused like it was back in the days, because you learn from your grandmother and your father, and they teach you the ways. But now, the young generation, everything is electronic. You know, if they want to break up with you, let me text her. You know, or if you got something to say to her, why not pick up the phone? Or meet at a restaurant, I'll text her. And I figure that's not, you're not gonna bond, you're just gonna grow apart with this texting stuff, in my opinion.